Hello everyone, so today I'm doing an upholstery review on my 1996 Mazda Miata, and I just picked up my car. I'm so excited. I just had the rear window replaced. This is a plastic rear window, and this is the third time I've done this. I just keep the same old black canvas top, and I have them replace the back window, and they always do a really great job. So this is how it came out. I think it came out really nice. And I also had the upholstery redone on the two front seats, which I will show you those right now. All right, so I wish I could have showed you the before photo, but they had already taken the seats out. But the seats before, my old seats, they were just really shredded here, because when you get in and out of the Miata, it's so small. I just tend to kind of sit onto this part of the seat and slide in. And so it just really gets worn on this area here. And then the reason why I needed to have the seats done, they were just really starting to split right down the center, right in here. So I just went in and finally took it in. So I had both seats done, and this is how they came out. And then there's the other seat here. Here's the passenger seat. And I was kind of torn between 4 different fabrics, and this is the fabric that I chose. So what they did when they reupholstered my seats is they put all new foam underneath, and then they put the fabric that I chose, and then they also redid this vinyl fabric that goes along the back side, which I haven't looked at yet. Let me move my seat up and we'll take a look. All right, so I just moved this seat forward. I'm looking at the back of it for the first time. And so they did all of this vinyl, and I had a pocket back here. And that's what it looks like. There's the bottom. And let's go back to the front. Let me move the seat back. And so it looks like they also did this vinyl that goes all the way around. Here's the driver's seat, taking a look at the vinyl that goes all the way around on the side. And it looks like the fabric just wraps under. And let's look at the back of this driver's seat. Okay, so here's the back that they did. And this is all the vinyl. And this one doesn't have a pocket behind here. And it looks pretty smooth. Looks really good. And the best part now is that when I look through my rear view mirror, oh, it's clear. I can actually see out the rear view mirror now. I had been relying on the side mirrors for the longest time because I just couldn't see anything. So it's totally worth it to have the back windows redone. And I took my car to, here's my bill right here, to Jim's Auto Upholstery, and I just think they are the best. They're awesome. Oh, and look at this. They specializing in convertible tops. I mean, every time I go there, they just have convertible cars at their shop, always. So they do a really good job. They know what they're doing. and it's actually pretty affordable. Here's their phone number, and they are in San Diego. And even if you live out of town, it's worth it to take your car here because they just do a really good job. And this is the third time I've had them do my rear window, and each time it comes out good, and I don't have any problems with leaking when it rains or anything like that. And you know what, I'll show you the seam on the inside because it is the third time, and I'm sure I've got some, you know, stitching holes from the previous tops, but this is what it looks like for having it redone the third time along the seam. So they also can replace the entire top, but this is just such a better option for me. It's cheaper, and that's all I need. I mean, this top, I've had this car over 10 years and the top is still in good shape. And the plastic, this is the edge of the plastic, it's just, well, it is kind of a thick plastic. Oh, and also when you own a Miata, you want to always take the plastic. There's this zipper right here. You always want to unzip the plastic window. I'm not going to do it right now, but you just unzip it all the way around, pull it down, and then you take the top down. That way you don't get a crease going along the middle of the back of your window. So that helps save your window too. So you just always have to remember to drop down the plastic part. So here's my bill, and here's what they charged me. For the 2 front seats, it was $650. And for the rear window, it was $225, which I think is so worth it to have the rear window done for $225. I mean, what a difference. You know, you can actually see out your rear window. It makes driving safer, backing up safer, because it was just, like I said, I couldn't see anything out the rear window, and it was really dangerous. So I highly recommend anyone who lives in California or Southern California to just make an appointment. I had to make my appointment a couple weeks in advance because they're so booked. And make an appointment. The rear window only takes a few hours to do. You can have it done the same day. And the 2 front seats, they took longer. That was going to take 2 days. And for the seats, I had to go a couple of weeks in advance, pick out the fabric so that it would be ready for my appointment. And I'm so glad I got the seats done. I was only having wear with the driver's seat because I don't have a lot of passengers in my car, but I did want both of the seats to match because this is different fabric than the original fabric. And I didn't want to get car seat covers because those just move around and I didn't want to deal with that. And another option that I had that I was against was just buying whole new seats altogether. And I didn't want to do that either because I had an experience where I rented a rental car and the seats, I only drove it a couple hours and the seats were so uncomfortable. My back was so sore. Not even halfway through the drive, like my back was just killing me, and I don't even have back problems. So at least I know my seats. I know they're comfortable. I usually do long road trips that are about 4-hour drives, and these seats are comfortable. I never have back problems or back pain in these seats. So I wanted to keep the original seats for that reason. And Jim's auto upholstery shop is about an hour drive for me, and so far I drove the car 1 hour driving it back, and they still feel the same. I haven't had any back discomfort. Yeah, so that's it. I'm super happy with my new upholstery on my seats and my new rear window. And there's just a tiny bit of rippling in the plastic, but I think that's normal. You can't really see it here. Like right here, there's like a little ripple. Oh, yeah, you can see it right there. It's just a little ripple there, and there was another one somewhere else, but no big deal. It's like 99% better than what it was, if not 100% better.